It seems that the Celtics fans are experiencing deja vu. They suffered yet another loss to the New York Knicks after having a 20-point lead at the end of the third quarter once again. Now the team finds itself in a difficult situation, with a score of 91-90 facing a 2-0 deficit before heading out on the road. They are heading to Madison Square Garden with this disadvantage in mind. My immediate reaction is one of surprise at what happened in the last two games. The Celtics have proven to be a surprisingly relaxed team at the end of a playoff game, ignoring all the effort that brought them here. Now they face a challenging scenario in this series. Honestly, as a Celtics fan, I don't feel optimistic about what's to come because what so far has given us reasons to believe. Let's break down everything that happened in this game because frankly, it was confusing most of the time. It's unbelievable. The Celtics shot below 40%. They missed 33-point attempts during the game and relied on isolation plays. The team recorded 17 assists on 34 made baskets. This situation is unacceptable and cannot happen again. Look, I don't think the Celtics came into the game without the will to try. They missed many open three-point shots again. This was a repeat of the first game, but the unforced errors by the Celtics down the stretch were decisive for this loss. Let's look at this from different angles. At the end of the game, their performance was terrible. They went 6 minutes without scoring. If we look at the shooting chart, crosses represent bad attempts, while circles show the made baskets. The Celtics made 5 of 24 shots in the fourth quarter. This simply cannot happen if the goal is to win a playoff game. Moreover, in the final quarter, the Celtics allowed 6 offensive rebounds that resulted in 8 second chance points, essentially giving the Knicks several easy baskets as the game neared its end. Often second chance points come inside the paint. The Celtics converted 3 of 10 shots in that area in this second game and 2 of 11 from three-point range. Such numbers certainly lead to losses. Additionally, the team committed many unforced errors. The intentional fouls, including one on a player that often did not result in free throws, were harmful. An observer commented that the intentional foul affected the team's chances. The Celtics accumulated 2 fouls with 2 minutes and 43 seconds on the clock. Consecutive intentional fouls increased to 4. One player committed a foul at 2 minutes and 33 seconds, bringing the total to 5, putting the team in the bonus. If this hadn't happened, they might have had only 3 fouls on the final possession and none in the last 2 minutes. Instead, they found themselves in the bonus, leading to free throw opportunities that sealed the opponent's victory. Foul did occur, and it's hard to draw many conclusions from this situation because I believe the player was in a shooting motion when the foul was committed, so he likely would have gotten the free throws anyway. But the unforced errors continued in the final minutes, a staggering number of turnovers. How many turnovers did the Celtics register in this game? Let's check. Oh, a total of 16 turnovers. This stat ensures losses in basketball, handing over possession and creating second chance opportunities for opponents. There is still much to discuss regarding individual performances. Increasing the intensity of the game, the number of turnovers is becoming alarming. How many times did this big BC team let the ball slip tonight? Let's check. It was 16 turnovers. It's hard to win basketball games with so many mistakes, handing over possession and allowing rebound opportunities for their opponent. We still haven't discussed the individual performance in this game. This will be addressed soon, as the standout player had a performance below expectations, and his teammate also didn't perform well. What's going on with them? Why can't they make the shots properly? I can't place all the blame on the coach since he didn't call a timeout during the 6 minutes the team went without scoring in the fourth quarter. He also didn't stop the game on the final possession when there was still 12 seconds on the clock. One of the players made the second free throw, but the decision was to push the ball without any discussion. This seemed completely inappropriate to me. The team will face a tough challenge in the upcoming games. Soon, we'll discuss the individual performances observed in this game, but first I need some good vibes because I don't know who to turn to right now. If the team wants to change this situation, it's crucial that they win some road games and return with a positive record. Make it happen. Send out good energy. Let's talk more about this game and analyze how each player contributed to the team soon. Before that, it's necessary to mention a fantasy sports platform that stood out. It is the leading platform in the United States, offering a simplified experience for participants. The way it works is simple. Choose a lineup of 2 to 6 players and predict whether they will perform above or below average. Regardless of the sport, all playoffs are ongoing. Get involved in the action. The platform also covers esports, bowling, darts, and golf, offering various options. It's a chance to win up to 2,000 times the invested amount. They always aim to make it easier for participants to profit while watching their favorite. Sports! Take advantage of the opportunities offered. One adjustment I made for the second game was related to the performance of a specific player who really didn't meet expectations. We'll discuss that soon. The player in question was very close to reaching his goal, but really couldn't. The defense was effective, but the team didn't respond as expected. Another player had a stat that didn't reach the projected mark, so that choice wasn't satisfactory. It's important to consider decisions when making your bets. The platform is a good option for anyone who wants to try it out. Returning to recent performance, the main player has been struggling in the first 2 games of this series. What happened? I don't get it. He was in excellent form in the previous round of the tournament, but now he can't score. His performance was unsatisfactory with concerning shooting stats. How many missed attempts did we see from him now? The basket, not only at the end of the game, but in several moments. Many times he couldn't convert easy shots. It's not as if the opposing defense was impenetrable. He really needs to improve. I'm receiving messages from friends about his performance, and the situation is alarming. On several occasions, I noticed Tatum struggling with shots near the rim. This reminded me of a Smokey Robinson performance. While the Knicks didn't have impressive interior defense, Tatum kept missing, which was really frustrating. I'm getting messages from friends who are at home since I'm from New York and a Boston Celtics fan. The message I hear the most is, Tatum is not playing well. He can be decisive. Furthermore, Marshall Green also expressed criticism about him. It's time to find your rhythm, Tatum. You're one of the best players in this league. I make this statement only based on the 2 underwhelming performances you've had in this series. I'd say you could be one of the top 3, but right now your performance is unsatisfactory. I want to break down Boston's turnovers individually. How many did Tatum have in this game? He finished with 3 turnovers, so another wasted opportunity. Jaylen Brown had an acceptable performance, but finished with 8 out of 23 shots, as well as 6 turnovers. In the first half, Jaylen Brown really stood out, using his strength to drive and finish, but in the second half, where was he? I want to know how many points he scored in the second half of the game, because it wasn't many. We need more from him, especially in terms of shooting efficiency, as he made only 2 of 7 3-point attempts. Derek White was consistent but not very efficient. He grabbed 9 rebounds, showing strength in the paint, which is positive, but he needs to contribute with points in the end. The Celtics can't score 90 points in a playoff game and still lose. But before we continue, please remember to subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest news about the Boston Celtics. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. In a bold move that is sending shockwaves through the NBA, the Boston Celtics have made headlines by acquiring star point guard Darius Garland from the Cleveland Cavaliers. The announcement marks a significant shift in the league's power dynamics and signals Boston's intention to dominate the Eastern Conference for seasons to come. The deal, which involved a substantial financial commitment from the Celtics front office, underscores the franchise's readiness to invest heavily in pursuit of another championship banner. Garland, known for his exceptional court vision, elite ball handling, and scoring prowess, averaged over 20 points and 6 assists per game last season. At just 24 years old, he brings both talent and youth to a Boston squad already packed with championship-caliber players. His ability to orchestrate the offense and create plays will provide a significant boost to the Celtics, complementing the likes of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. With Garland in the backcourt, Boston now possesses one of the most dynamic and versatile lineups in the league. The decision to bring Garland on board didn't come cheap. According to sources close to the organization, the Celtics opened their financial reserves to secure the deal, showcasing a clear win-now mentality. While the exact terms of the trade have not yet been disclosed, it is believed that Boston offered a lucrative package, including draft picks and possibly young talent, to lure Garland away from Cleveland. This strategic acquisition also raises questions about the Cavaliers' direction moving forward. Garland had become a cornerstone of their rebuilding process, and his departure may signal a shift in priorities for the Cleveland franchise. Meanwhile, Celtics fans are buzzing with excitement, envisioning a future where their team returns to the NBA Finals with renewed vigor and a revamped roster. As the NBA offseason continues to unfold, all eyes will remain on Boston, now poised as one of the league's most formidable contenders. With Darius Garland in green and white, the message is clear. The Celtics are all in. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Boston Celtics, please subscribe to our channel and give the video a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.